looks disturbed, doesn't he? He looks disturbed. Look at her. Look at her. She's dying. She actually looks like a tomato. Oh, he's disturbed. What? Let's watch that again. Hello and welcome back to Are You Serious? You know, I had a feeling right after the premiere that we did about culture shock. I went out to make myself a sandwich in the kitchen and I said, you know, I'm just gonna check to make sure my notifications are on, and they are. And then I come back to my desk and boom, she's live. So she's been streaming for 2 minutes. She hasn't really said anything yet, so let's see what's going on.
Ramadan is going fine. It's been I have videos. I've been filming videos. Hey, community tab. This is just a soup you get with your meal. So I cooked and I give up. I hate cooking, so I suck at it. So I'm trying to order healthy stuff.
How do you get out? I don't know. You know, I'm older than Chantal, but how do you get to 38? Well, she's 39 now, right? How do you get to 39 years old and not know how to cook? At all? Nothing? Nothing? Like a piece of chicken? Nothing? You know, put some seasoning on it and throw it in the oven? No? That doesn't. Okay. All right. So I am noticing the choice of head covering today. I don't know, because this it looks like there's something on underneath, maybe like a headband, and then this. I don't know. This is just not the look. She could really do so much better, you know.
I did vlog some gym stuff, but there's a problem with vlogging at the gym. I have to be really careful because it's a woman's it's a woman's gym, right? So you have to be respectful of not to get people in because they're not going to be dressed like this. They're not going to be, you know, they're dressed for the gym. Same with me. So you know, I'm not going to be showing, I'm going to show clips, but mostly other things too. You guys will see anyways, but yeah, I think it's just overwhelming.
Yeah, when you're at a women's gym in the Middle East, I went to Gold's Gym, and it was co-ed, but they had women's only hours, but you could go at any time. You could go for women's only if you only wanted to be around women. And I dressed the same no matter what time it was. And typically I wore a short sleeve shirt and leggings, like loose leggings, not anything skin tight, but there were female trainers there that were dressed like you would see a female trainer in the States. I mean, not sports bra, you know, but you know, an athletic top and you know, some snug legging type, you know. So, but the thing is, it's all about the modesty. It's not so much what you're wearing, but you don't want to be filmed. And I mean, I think any woman that's a little bit modest at the gym anyway doesn't want to be filmed when she's sweating and huffing and puffing. So, you know.
Yeah. I find sometimes to cook a huge meal and then you know what it is? It's the getting ready for everything that's really time consuming and stressful for me. Hamster vlogs. Is it weird going somewhere without Salah and going to the gym? A little bit maybe, but not really. He'll drop me off, go to work out at his gym, and then he'll come back and get me. It's a far enough drive, but it's what can you do? I'm not going to eat this whole portion right now. Just some of it. It's kebab and rice. I think it's Afghani style rice, right, babe?
Yeah.
So she said that when she orders out, since she's not going to cook, that she's going to order healthy things. I mean, what was had to be at least a pound of rice there, half a kilo of rice. Gosh. And they give, you know, the rice isn't just plain, they add all, it's the seasonings, but you got to think that there's some fat added in there. And that's like the worst combination ever, fat and carbs. I mean, to treat yourself once in a while, yeah, but this is like the everyday type of eating.
Called Bukhari.
Bukhari?
Enjoy it, babe.
Thank you, thank you. There's people streaming. Look, there's nothing I can do about leeches, apparently, because... Hi, Veronica. If I don't come on here and do content... Hi, Breezeth. They're going to invent things. They're going to invent things for their own dramatic purposes. It's weird, it's pathetic, but it's the way it is, Like...
Yeah, I mean, I was just starting to speculate that you had been arrested. You were in a Kuwaiti women's jail. I mean, probably not, right? But like for you to be off the internet for that long, I'm like, something's up. It might not be, her will.
Like now they're going after Salah's business, like all these conspiracy theories. That's not even his Instagram page for his business. If you check his business page, none of those pictures are on there. That's not me. Like they just invent things. It's so pathetic. So I what can I do? I can just live my life. I can't like punish you guys constantly, you know what I mean? Yeah, Tracy. That's what I have to do. I don't have a choice. Yeah, I have been to the gym. I don't want to talk too much about the gym because I did do a lot of filming while I was like gone for a few days. Yeah, none of the theories are true. None, by the way.
That was another one of my theories. I mean, all of these unexpressed, but that like she was like really filming like the couples vlogs that they were like go, go, go. And she would come back live when all that was done. And then she would start editing. And that's just like from a content creator point of view, like, like when I'm off, when I don't post for days, it's not because I'm not working on the channel. It's just, so, but who knows what she was doing.
Wait, none. And Salah's going to do like a video on his business eventually. Yeah.
So he corrects her and says, Inshallah, like when we say, God willing, for something in the future. It doesn't even matter how soon in the future it is or how minor it is. Like, when I leave, I tell my family, my dogs, like, okay, I'll be back in a second, Inshallah. So, he kind of corrects that, like, yeah, you'll be doing that, Inshallah. And she's like, yeah, so... It's like he's trying to encourage her to say it, and she's just like blowing him off, essentially.
But I'm loving the gym. Like it's so therapeutic. It's like me time to just like for like, maybe like 2.5 hours. Because like I work out. I'm starting with like 20 minutes of cardio right now. But I do like the machines. I love doing the machines. I know my face is weird because this hijab style is different.
PNV said they talk to hear themselves.
Yeah. They just want to make money.
Totally agree, yes.
So whatever.
Well, there's nothing wrong with wanting to make money. I mean, that's why you're back, right? You want to make money. There's nothing wrong with that. And this, like what I'm doing now, what a million other channels are doing right now is reacting to you. And really, you should kind of take it as a compliment that people think you're interesting enough to want to react to. If you just lost subscribers and no one tuned in anymore, that'd be worse, way worse.
Money makes the world go round. Number one story time. This is weird. I think I'm a mini Kuwaiti celebrity because before I started.
Are we serious? Are you serious? You see why I named the channel the way that I did? Are you serious? You're a mini Kuwaiti celebrity. All of these lolcows genuinely think that they're a celebrity on some level. No matter how small, they actually consider themselves to be celebrities.
like going to the gym. I did vlog some of the meal, but at Salah and I was like craving a burger and fries. So I went to Hardee's and ate inside the restaurant because like the fast food is so much more fresh that way. Protein, yeah. Yeah. I find like a mixture of everything keeps me the most satisfied. Like some like low-fat dairy or like dairy, whatever. Salad, like rice, meat. I find that keeps me the most satiated. That's why I've been loving it. So, wait. Yeah, and it's like super affordable compared to like buying all the stuff, actually making it yourself in a lot of ways. Here, I find. Anyway. So, piece of mint. Celebrity. Hi, AMC. So we're in the Hardee's and we're eating. And then like I kind of noticed, hi Lolo. Thanks, I miss you guys too. It does taste better. Well, LD, not really actually. The restaurant tastes better because it's like home cooked restaurant food. Anyway. I kind of like noticed peripherally people around me. And there was a guy like sitting across from us. Like a Kuwaiti guy. And then after we're done eating, he comes up to Salah. He's like, hey, like in Arabic, like, do you mind if I say something to your wife or something? And then he just like came over to me and was like, I just want to let you know I watch your YouTube channel. I was like, oh gosh. Here I am like fisting a cheeseburger and fries. Like not thinking anyone is watching me. I'm thinking.
Well, if he watches your channel, I'm sure that didn't surprise him.
I'm safe. I'm in another country. No one's going to recognize me in public. So. Dear drip. Who knows? Diet soda? It's just like the chemicals. Hi, Basic. People were so bored they started defending natural and consensual BDSM. Yeah, Aisha, like, I heard that. That's really sad, actually. Like, which one is it? Like, are you saying that, you know, like in one breath that Gary guy will say, twice divorced, British babies, that he's never going to stop talking about an abuser, but then in the next breath saying that is she being abused? Well, which one is it? It can't be both. Like, these people just contradict themselves all the time. It's so ridiculous, you know?
Hypocrisy.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And then they're going, like, conspiracy theory about a picture that I'm, like, supporting his business. I have nothing to do with his business, by the way, at all. Nothing. If you look at his, like, there's so many, by the way, there's so many different Instagram accounts, like, under that brand. And that picture is clearly not me. And the monitor, nothing is the same in the background. There's a window. What is it? I have windows or I don't. You know, like, people just don't think with their brain. Anyway. I don't know how, that's the thing, like, yeah, he was an abuse victim, so how do you want people to have sympathy for you with your story and believe you, no questions asked, but then downplay someone else's abuse? Whatever you think about Dee Dee, that's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. It's the principle, like, of the abuse. It's not anything more than that. You know what I mean? Really? Twice divorced? Yeah, well, especially, like, when you have video proof of, like, people just forget about Sam's Bar Lounge. Like, that's it. Hi, Rebbe. Drive safe. Like, it's ridiculous. People will, like, be abuser sympathizers for the sake of spiting somebody. Aisha. Weirdos. Anyway. I'm glad my community is not like that. Like, think about it. People diss on the abusers because they know we're, like, not like this. Like, you guys don't go and attack people in real life, and you know, like, I learned the notes, basic elements, like, hold on.
Well, that's a nice improvement. And muting when blowing the nose, that's huge. I'll take that any day.
Side, they will hate him.
Oh yeah.
Hypocrisy community, really.
Really, like.
So fun.
I would just suggest using a smaller spoon. The speed is on 1.25, but it seems like it's more like 1.5. Like, the spoonfuls are just getting shoveled in. Just get a smaller spoon, portion it out like you say that you've been doing.
Blah blah blah. Thanks for your money. Also, it's like really disgusting that the community thinks that it's okay to be Islamophobic, and then they're like, we're not Islamophobic. Yeah, you are. If you make fun of an abaya, it's a religious garment, you're Islamophobic. Saying they look like bed sheets. If you say salad, you're Islamophobic, and I'll tell you why it's not the same as nattered versus Salah, because Salah number.
Okay, now we're getting into my getting into my specialty here. Making fun of an abaya, I would not consider that to be Islamophobic. An abaya is not a required it's not a required part of the wardrobe of a Muslima. Anyone can wear one. It's like a muumuu, essentially. I was wearing muumuus years ago. You know, they're big and flowy. They're comfortable, especially in hot weather. Making fun of an abaya is not Islamophobic. There are ugly abayas out there, and there are beautiful ones. You know, I mean, really, that is not Islamophobic. That's a reach. That is a reach. Salah's name compared to Nader's name. I mean, I don't know. That just feels very primary school to me. It really does. Like, okay, salad and nattered, okay. I mean, yeah, they're Arabic names.
Number one, didn't do anything to anybody. Number two, his name is a religious name. It's an Islamic, it's a Muslim name. Nader is not a Muslim name, okay? So you're Islamophobic and you look like a piece of crap. Calling me ham, number one, when you're like a big person yourself. Number two, when you know it's haram, it's like all these comments are Islamophobic. And they're just disgusting, and I didn't miss that at all. But
100%.
Yeah, 100. So they excuse things for their own narrative if it's against me. Not a hot sauce. Is this high in sodium? It's just disgusting, saying like our clothes look like rags, blah, blah, blah. Well, your face looks like a rag. I'm kidding. Sorry. Okay, so my hair's getting out of control, by the way. You should be coming to me directly, you know, and like I can't believe that. It's just ridiculous. And it just shows you in life, like, you never know who's going to be your true friend, who's going to stick around. Reason doesn't need a reason. Yeah, we don't need a reason. It's true.
So at some point, she's going to start to look like Kenny from South Park. Like, she's just going to have like a little hole to breathe out of. Like, she's going to pull all of this down, like all around. So you'll see like the bridge of her nose and like the top of her lip. That's all you're going to see. I mean, how much further can she go before it just like, you know, like collapses on itself?
There's no reason. Yeah, Mimi, I wouldn't be surprised. Honestly, nothing surprises me anymore. So yeah, like I said, the gym is okay. It's just the effort. It's hard right now, especially when you just mentally don't feel well. Just ignore them and do your thing. It's toxic AF these days in this community. People wishing each other to die. And if anyone throws that in my face, oh, well, you wished Natter to get hung. Yeah, well, he was abusing me, okay? Sorry. Not sorry. Like, give me a break. Not the same at all. He did something to me directly. These people, these are all online people that do nothing to you. Like, just log off. Inshallah. Anyway, the minute you put your hands on a woman, you're a piece of crap coward, and you're not a man. You're a mesquite little boy. Disgusting. That's it. End of. You're right, babe. I wish death on my abusive ex because of abuse, but I wouldn't wish death on someone just because I can't handle the comments on YouTube. These people are crazy. And the thing is, Sabre, most of these channels come for people as their career. This is your career. You know what I mean? This is your livelihood, and you have the nerve to get offended when someone comes for you. Did you see that FG has mad people made murder even though she exploits the cat herself? Yeah.
I'll give her that. A lot of reaction channels and call out channels really can't. They can dish it out, but they can't take it. That is true. That is absolutely true. Yeah. This isn't my career, by the way. FYI.
Whatever. Of course she's going to. She's going to try to milk it like I predicted to begin with. That it was BBJ is a business move. Where's BBJ, by the way? Isn't there like a theory that the person that was supposed to be like given to her lives in like California? I don't know. It's all a mess. No one cares that this person is a fat hypocrite.
I mean, how many times does someone have to say that this cat doesn't live with FFG? Really? The cat lives with her sister-in-law. Completely different household.
FFG is so disgusting.
Yeah. Of course I love my cats. I got a Sam updated picture of him and I like bawled. Like, people don't know internally what I was like, just because like her nails grew long, and that was like my oversight. Sure, like I was like ignorant and just didn't like check them soon enough. Doesn't mean I didn't love my cats for 21 years. Get a life. Like that's what pisses me off, especially beezers who have seen, like I saw people reviewing my old content, okay, and in like every old vlog, I would be like, no matter where I was, I'd be like, I miss my cats. I want to get home to see my cats. You know.
But you also said you're the laziest person that you know, the laziest person ever. And yeah, you wanted to get home to see your cats, but then when you got home, you didn't even set a bowl out for them. You just tossed dry food on the carpet. Yeah, you miss your cats, but you don't care about grooming them or taking them to be groomed when they clearly needed it. I mean, I'm preaching to the choir with you guys, but you know, it's like they get locked into this mindset of their story is the story. The whatever their story that they've concocted to tell their viewers, that's the story, and they're not going to veer off of it, even though she has proven herself that that's not true. That it's not true that she took care of the cats, that she felt bad about giving the cats away. That's just, we've seen it for ourselves because she showed us.
And they would be in all my vlogs. Like, come on, like, give me a break. And my mental health, yeah, really deteriorated. And I neglected myself, neglected my home, blah, blah, blah. You want to think I'm a bad person. You want to use that I'm an abuser as a way to deflect on your crappy behavior. Go for it. I'm like, whatever. You never were fit for public shopping, the poor Costco scooter. Yeah, I didn't realize that I was like straining it. I thought it was a mechanical defect. Just like the ATV. I'm on it and it's like, brrr, and then Salah goes on it. And it's like, zing, 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 zing.
Wow.
So, okay. I went to go shopping for like new shoes.
The Costco scooter episode is probably like one of the, I mean, I have watched Chantal for over a year, I guess. I'm kind of surprised it's been that long, but I haven't like sat and watched her many hour live streams, but that Costco one, I watched it from beginning to end. Like, I remember the things she put in the cart and like the sound of the scooter. Oh my God. It was awful. And now, like, whenever I go to Costco, I think of Chantal.
I didn't weigh myself. I didn't think to. I'm stupid. I didn't check. I didn't see a scale, but I'm going to check today. Which I won't know my original weight because I've already been to the gym and been fasting and eating less. Although for some reason I feel hungry and like I want to smash this entire dinner, but I'm not going to. I hate restraining myself. Why can't we just be fat? I'm kidding. Anyway, I can't. I know. It's miserable being fat. It's miserable being hungry. What can we do, right?
Well, it doesn't have to be like that. I feel like she needs basic nutrition classes, like very basic. You know, some people do very well. I mean, different things work for different people, you know, like extended intermittent fasting, which is basically what she's doing now. But that doesn't work if you gorge yourself when it is time to eat. Or I think for her, because she does appear to have some blood sugar issues, small meals, like when Ramadan is over, small meals throughout the day containing protein, maybe some vegetable, maybe a little bit of carb, but like protein, just keep the protein like every 3 hours or so, even every 2 hours. She doesn't have to be starving. She could do that and lose weight. You don't have to starve, but you do have to do something, you know? Yeah, I mean, it's your life. It's literally your life.
That's the first thing. I'm like, oh no. So Salah runs back to the section. Thank goodness, because here it's like haram to steal, right? So he's like, people usually...
It's not haram anywhere else. In the West, is it haram to steal? Oh my God. It's generally accepted in the West to steal and to be a thief and a klepto. But here it's haram.
Report stolen items. It's not usual, you know? So, which you could look up, like the crime rates. They're not like too bad. They're not high here. So anyway, all that to say, you know, my ring got stolen because I was an international...
I'm sure they're not high. I mean, what's the penalty in Kuwait? You know? I mean...
And, yeah. So then the really embarrassing thing that happened, and this doesn't happen in public for people normally, especially women, okay? And the store was quiet because people are...
It doesn't happen for people or women in the West or in Kuwait. Please clarify.
Very quiet, unless it's kids. The store was really quiet. I can't even say it. And all of a sudden, It doesn't put. They said you should put me on a leash, so like a kid leash, a harness, like you know, like you see them in daycare. A tunic? No, but that would have been so worse, Aisha. This was uncontrollable. It was a loud hiccup. Like, I swear, 5 different people in the area all looked at me. Like, and so I was like, and to make matters worse, I didn't just say excuse me. I said excuse me. I went, oh my gosh, and then I started laughing uncontrollably.
But first of all, you was about to cry. Then you laughed when you were.
I was so mortified. I was like, what the? Because I felt like I did something really bad. Like I was gonna go to jail or something. I'm kidding. I was like, oh my gosh. So that was like so embarrassing. And my immediate thought after was like, I need to tell my abusers about this. So yeah, that was embarrassing. Like a hiccup is like uncontrollable, you know? Sorry, Mr. B-Day Beautiful.
Yeah, but not the high-pitched squeal when you do it, you know? But I have a similar story, actually, because I feel like in public, people are far more restrained in the East. No. No. Yeah. More of a restrained way of being. Like, I have a similar story. I'll tell you guys the story when we go over Middle Eastern sweets, because it happened in a bakery. Okay, plops down on the sofa. Oh my god.
Hello, Peters.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, baby.
Hi.
How are you?
I don't like the hijab style of you.
How are you doing, guys? What's up?
Salah, you're letting your beard grow even longer?
No,
Yes.
this is enough.
Hi, Julika.
Hey, GC. Joey, sorry.
Joey Jeremiah. We get a finale with Salah for a few minutes. Yes, with King Visa. Yeah. I see some videos going around of like people like comparing how Salah looked when he met me versus now.
Hey, Wing.
It's like he's let his beard and hair grow pretty much. Like, you know. Carolina, hi.
No, that's not the only difference. No, he looks 5 to 10 years older. He's a little fuller in the face. I mean, Salah is not overweight. If anything, he might have been slight, just not underweight, but also not like, right? Like he didn't look like he was working out. Let's just say it like that, you know? I mean, really, all of us need to. Let me just say that, okay? I'm not judging anybody. But, yeah, he looks a little softer, I guess we could say now. You know how he looks like when you see someone who just had a newborn baby, like they just look exhausted. He looks like, I'm so over it. Like, okay, I'm just trying to get through each day. That's how he looks to me. It's not just the beard and the hair. Although the beard, I think, definitely ages him. Which she likes because she's 10 years older than him.
Trainers, yeah, I don't need a trainer. You know, I know how to use the machines, so am I in the way? Yeah, there you go.
He needs that camera on him.
He looks good in green.
It's not green.
It's like yellow green.
It's not
Dark
green.
yellow, maybe.
Neon, you know, bright.
Oh, okay.
We call it neon, yeah.
It's not green.
Facial hair makes men look better.
Some men.
Body club is class.
Thank you, Piggy. Do you
Look
like
at
the
his
happy
eyes.
ending? Yes, Phil.
Okay, I put this in normal speed so we can watch it. But look at his eyes. He looks exhausted. Well, this is Iftar, so they fasted all day, and this was the meal. But he should be looking like most people after Iftar, they start to look a little energized, like, oh, I finally drank, I ate, like maybe feeling a little tired because of all, you just ate, but like your eyes, like you look more alive, you know?
That means something else. I don't think he knows what that means, but yeah, everyone likes a happy ending.
What's mean?
Hold on.
What do you think she's saying? What is he saying? Do we have any lip readers? We need a lip reader. She hid her lips. Let's slow it down. Because why not, right? She's back. Why not?
Something else. I don't think he knows what that means, but yeah, everyone likes a happy ending.
She winked. What are you winking at?
What's mean?
Can I tell you something too, culturally, is that and I'm sure everyone has experienced this, when there's someone who doesn't speak your language, your native language, and they understand something that you don't, and they take like a few minutes, like this wasn't even long, but like so the native speaker, like the English speaker, let's just say in this case, she's in on the joke. She understands what's going on. She can read the chat. She understands more than just the basic language. She understands idioms and, innuendo and things like that. And those things are very difficult for a non-native speaker to pick up on. So, because it's not a literal language, English is not literal. So what I'm picking up on is him feeling alienated slightly for a minute because she's connecting with the chat. She's laughing with the chat. He said something like, yeah, happy ending. So he feels like, is he the butt of the joke? Because she's dying laughing. The chat's laughing, whatever. And she didn't really take that long to tell him, but still, it's that feeling of like, I'm left out. I don't know what's going on. And if you've ever been in a room of people who don't speak your language or any language that you know, and everyone's laughing and in on the joke and like, oh yeah, I'll tell you in a second. It's like, no, tell me now. Like, I want to be part of this. What's happening?
Hold on.
What is she saying? All right, should we make it up? She's like, so, like, I can't even imagine what she's saying because, it's her. So, all I can think of is like a massage, right? Because that's usually how I've heard it used. So, like, if you go someplace, oh, by the way, Kuwait massage is a hashtag on Twitter. It's a hashtag on Twitter. I wouldn't look at it if I were you, but whenever I hashtag Kuwait, it always comes up Kuwait massage. If you have safe search on it, it won't come up. So yeah, she's probably like, yeah, like when you go to those Kuwait massage parlors, Salah, and he's like, yeah, and like after your workout, when you're big and strong doing your muscle stuff, when you go to get a massage, and so if you're really relaxed and everything, and he's like, yeah, get to it, and she's like, yeah, so like basically the happy ending is like, whoever's giving you the massage, like they give you a happy ending. And he's like, I don't understand. She's like, no, I mean like, they touch you. You know what I mean? Wink, wink. And he's like, this is the face. He's like, I don't need to know that from you. He's like, oh, it's so hard to lip read. Oh, you look at him, he's like traumatized. That's traumatized right there. He's like, I did not need to know that.
Hold on.
But to be fair, that whole like feeling alienated, that may have been happening to her this whole time, if he's not sensitive to that. If they are around people. He's like, oh my God, I didn't need to know that. I did not need to know that. Yeah, he's legit. Like, I did not need to hear that from you, Chantal. Like, I wish that last 2 minutes never happened. Oh, they're still muted. Look at her. Look at her. She's dying. And obviously there's nothing happening between these two, but let's say like all of this was legit. Would she be blushing that much if they were actually married and engaging in marital activities? I don't think so. Okay.
It's so weird. Different meaning, different
Yes.
culture. Okay, no. Anyway.
That's right. Salah's experiencing culture shock right now. He's like, oh my God, these Western women are pigs. Look at her. She's like, yeah, we are.
So, okay.
Okay.
Stop beezing.
Stop beezing. Wait, I wanted to answer somebody's question. Salah has to wear that bright shirt so Chantal can find him in public, so she doesn't get lost like a toddler. I meant in the fairy tale sense. Yeah, right, Phil. Yeah, it could be a happy ending too, like with a fairy tale. Like inshallah.
That is probably what the beezer meant, I'm sure. Well, I don't know. I didn't even really see it, but I mean, she probably took it there because she's been going a while, probably, I'm thinking. So, yeah, that's probably what they meant. She's like, oh my God, happy ending. Ah!
Although we will have, right, a happy ending.
Mm-hmm.
Be happy.
Inshallah.
Yeah. So, VO5 hot oil, stop it, LD. That used to be like the thing, like that in Vidal Sassoon, and now they sell VO5 hot oil at the dollar store. Yeah, Peggy. For sure.
Well, Salah's perfume company sells hair oils too, If he doesn't have to use VO5, maybe he's using the company hair oil.
You have anything you want to say? I don't know. Before we get off of here in like a couple minutes. Stay tuned for the gym vlogs.
Yeah, we are now preparing the gym vlog, inshallah. Doing videos. Inshallah, you will like it, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna edit probably a vlog tonight on my experience so far with battling. I've gone through some things. I've gone through some really tough times. I've actually...
Wait, this LD's wig. The reactors are so cringe. It's absolutely disgusting how low these people will go. I report the videos when they come on my timeline. LD's wig, that's only going to hurt you. Because if YouTube actually takes the time to review any of the things that you've reported, which is, probably not very likely, they're going to see a pattern with you. Not with the channels that you're reporting, with you and your reporting behavior, just an FYI.
It's like, it's so hard to ignore, but I feel like my lesson, like I have to learn a lesson. Like I feel like God is like trying to teach me, like, because every time I open my phone, there's always like a quote from some Islamic page I follow, and it's like, don't worry about what people are saying about you. It doesn't matter. Only what matters is like your relationship with God and like people who support you, so it's like I have to really try to like do that, but it's like I think like people just are super nasty in like a lot of ways, like with the Islamophobia, with like making fun of his name and like unnecessarily, like just really disgusting things that are just really low that people excuse. But if I did something like that, it would be like nuclear melt. Yeah, can you fix it? Thanks, babe. That's why I covered my eyebrow. I tried a new hijab style. I guess I'd never again. I'm gonna do it. Doesn't cover anything.
You always do it better. I don't know why.
I know. I knew the food was coming. I'm like hurrying. I'm like hurry up. So okay.
Crispy beans. Salah looks like a fancy model. Thank you.
Yeah, you do. You're hot.
Thank you, babe.
They love me the most. You're welcome, babe. I swear Arthur was just playing two roles with his... It's a very nice name. Actually, his name means, it's like the Islamic word for prayer. Like, it's a very important name in Islam. So to just completely make fun of it, like, for no reason, like any reason, it's just, like, disgusting and Islamophobic, and they should be ashamed. But whatever, they're not. And you know what? There's always going to be people like that in the world, so whatever. But after everything I've heard lately, like, nobody has the right to call me vile whatsoever at all, period. Oh, thanks.
So I know Mo Translates has already addressed that it's not the same word. It's very similar, but it's not the same word.
There's my eyebrow.
Thank you.
And even Wikipedia, Wikipedia. I like to use Wikipedia for stuff like this because it's very straightforward. All right, so Salah, not to be confused with Saleh. All right, so biblical and an Arabic given name and family name. Its meaning in the Bible is mission or sending, whereas the Arabic meaning is righteousness, goodness, or peace. And let me just say too, I love Mo Translate's channel. That any, so like I know a little bit of Arabic, colloquial Egyptian dialect Arabic. And if I'm not mistaken, I know someone will correct me, but I believe Mo Translates has origins in Egypt. So what I wanted to say is that I would defer to her on anything language related, period. Like, I know how to ask for half a kilo of cheese at the supermarket. I know how to give directions to a taxi driver so I can get home. I know how to say, hi, how are you? Where are you? I'm here. Do you want this? And a few like words for food. Okay, that's it. So anything, like if, like this that just came up now, like I never thought that Salah was the name for prayer because I've always seen it spelled in English differently. And I don't think I could recognize it if it was spelled in Arabic. So I've never thought what Chantal is thinking right now. So, but for anything language related like this, always Mo Translates is the resource that I would recommend and who I go to. She's my go-to.
The Degrassi stuff. Thank you, Runaround Sue. I'm trying, They can accept you're not in the same dark position you were last year. That's why you're better. Yeah, like that's evident by bringing up my past so much. Like I'm not even the same. Like honestly, I don't even like recognize a lot of myself like in those videos, and a lot of it was also at a time that was really traumatic for me. A lot of things. So I don't know why people just keep on rehashing it, but most of the time I don't watch that anyway. So I know what's happening, but I don't subject myself to that. But you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but
People change.
yeah, people grow. Let people.
Yeah, some people change. I've seen it happen, But, something as deeply ingrained as Chantal's personality and habits, that would require significant effort. And I don't think that has really been demonstrated to the camera, at least. But yeah, she doesn't recognize herself from back then. I don't think she would recognize herself from last week. She feels that she's constantly evolving.
I guess I gotta go to the gym.
The gym is calling you, baby.
Come
Chantal,
to the
come.
gym.
Yalla, come.
What did you say, Joey? It was hard to watch you go through some of this, Chantal. It's good to see you and Salah smiling. Yeah, like, oh, people get on my case for being in a smaller apartment. Oh, well, a lot of people live in small apartments. The difference is, if you look at last year, I was addicted to cocaine and I was being abused and my life was on a downward spiral, completely trying to change and be a better person. Like, I don't know. Yeah, like, so I rage sometimes and get upset and emotionally really upset at people coming for me every day and making up stupid things about my life. But that's honestly that I can't control that, obviously. So, and YouTube does nothing about it. So it's out of my hands. So all I can do is just try to live my life, This is no filters. My skin is like looking more blurred. I love it. Okay, guys. Well, I guess I gotta go to the gym. So I'm kidding. I'm actually enjoying it. So like I said, just one more thing. It's the preparation that sucks. Like preparing all the clothes, going there, getting dressed. By the time I'm done preparing, getting dressed for the gym, I'm tired and I feel like I've done a workout. And then I have to work out. And then after the workout, I have to go and get ready. And that's the part I don't like, but I'll get used to it.
You are strong, baby.
Thank you. So are you.
Thank you. Mimi said, hey, I spent 90 seconds making that rap for you guys.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it's like she's never really had to get up and go to a job every day, like recently, right? So it's like she's not even used to getting up every day and getting dressed. So like getting, like waking up, getting in the shower, doing her hair, getting dressed, getting in the car. So even that right now is a lot for her.
You put out that energy, you don't think it's going to come back to you? Wait, I'm sure it will. It's already happening. So anyway.
It's hypocrisy, baby.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, that's, we call that cow tipping, right? They shouldn't try to provoke them or react, they shouldn't, you shouldn't get involved in anyone's real life from the internet. But I mean, a real lolcow provides content no matter what. So you shouldn't even have to provoke them. You shouldn't have to poke them. You shouldn't have to tip them. Not with money, tip them over. You shouldn't have to do that. You know, they're cows because you can constantly milk them for content. They have endless supply. You shouldn't have to provoke anything from them. And if you're doing that, you know, in my opinion, maybe you have some attention needs of your own that aren't being met. You know, just saying.
Yeah.
But that's a particular community who like prides themselves on like triggering lol cow. Like, who are you calling a cow? I'm sorry, but most of these women are obese themselves and need to hit the gym as well. Like, seriously, do not come for people.
The cow part isn't for weight. It's not about weight. There are plenty of lol cows that aren't overweight. It's the milking aspect. The constant supply, milking for content. That's what it comes from. So, you know, relax with that. It's not always about weight.
Imagine raising, like, I hope your kids don't grow up to be fat, because the fact that you have a legacy of calling other women fat online,
Same of Goblin
disgusting.
Also. She hid her face.
Yeah, of course. Doing the world a favor, in my
The racist witch, who called FFG
yeah.
the biggest racist in the world.
Yeah, Islamophobic, very much. They don't think they are. Oh, no, I'm not Islamophobic. Your comments are very Islamophobic.
Actually, I'm thinking to do a like campaign against her for Islamophobic.
Oh, a campaign. Okay.
What do you think?
Like a report?
Campaign, like a community of Islamic people to report this lady, this witch. She's
Yeah.
like, you know, she's abusing Islam.
You want to put me in?
And also when she put that thumbnail about Ramadan, she said Hamadan.
Yeah.
Hama is like pig.
Yeah, you're making.
Yeah, I have to say that was not cool, because that wasn't just about Chantal.
She's making fun on Ramadan. Then after we said that, she changed the thumbnail.
Yeah.
It's so embarrassing, really.
Oh, campaign.
Disgusting,
yeah.
disgusting, vile FFG.
And you want to?
Islamophobic.
No, but they're trying to smear my name on TikTok by bringing up things that I did. Well, how about we do clips of showing their Islamophobia and everything else? How do you like that, milky chai? How do you like that? I'm sure. What do you have to say about that? What do you have to say about? Why don't you put Shannon's clips online? How about that? That was recent. My rages past. Hers recent.
They're scary. They're scared to talk about Shannon or FFG.
Yeah.
They're scary.
Insane. It's funny because she's a coward, because when she was in my face, she didn't have the nerve to say any of what she says behind her computer screen in her crappy avatar to my face, because I would have smashed it instantly. And yeah, that's a threat. I would have done it. I report the video. Yeah. YouTube does not care.
Yeah.
I talk so mean in this community, but I believe they deserve it. People have their limits. Like, you, that's what like Gary's crying now because he got his channel demonetized. What do you Yo mama was right. What do you expect? You poke the bear every day. You make fun of people every day, the same two people. What do you think is going to happen eventually? You think that this is going to be
when
a
you
legacy?
target only 1 or 2% over and over for the lives, this is not reactors.
No, it's
you
not.
stupid
It's
idiots.
hate channels.
It's not, yeah, say a channel. You have to grow.
Whoa. So reacting and commentary, even criticism, with, you know, that's really what these lolcows really hate. They don't want to be criticized. That's why this is members only all the time. She doesn't want to hear any dissenting opinion. I mean, there have been people who just disagreed with her and weren't even rude about it and got blocked. So that's how fragile people like this are. So reaction channels, commentary channels, criticism channels, they have a right to exist just as much as you do with all the stuff you put out, Chantal. But people need to have some sort of a line that they don't cross. And I've listened to Gary a little bit here and there. I haven't really heard him cross like major lines. He doesn't seem to be a problematic creator in general. But what Dee Dee said, she crossed a line. She really took, I mean, that was it really showed who she is. It showed who she is. And if you are aware of that happening in someone's life and you call it out and you say you're glad it happened or they deserved it, you're the messed up person. You're the messed up person.
Use your mind,
Yeah.
but you don't have a mind.
No, they
you don't have a brain.
They don't. They're zombies. They just follow like whatever.
Zombies.
It's true. It's so true. So true. Anyways. I gotta go to the gym, guys. Okay. You should spill all the dirt on Shannon. Yeah, what's with her spilling the dirt about Big G? Number one, I did that story time myself.
Actually, I didn't see any channel talk about Shannon tell Natter to kill Didi.
Yeah.
Nobody's talk anything about this. Nice.
She's
and by
vile.
the way, she mean it. It's not joke.
No, it's not. You can tell.
So Salah really watches these channels, huh? He's like, I haven't seen anybody address this. all you channels out there. No one's talking about this. I didn't personally hear it. And really, I try not to address anything that I haven't personally heard from myself. I watched Dee Dee say that. Yeah, if I don't know much about it, there's, it's not fair for me to comment on it.
They were bullied in BLR and couldn't defend themselves. Well, they have some issues. They always say, I need therapy. They need therapy. 100%.
Everyone needs therapy. Everyone. No,
Gary got demonetized because he was saying that his videos are not transformative enough. So if his are not, then neither are FFG's at all. Period. 100%.
Actually, he is also called me a salad.
Yeah, for no reason.
You saw that?
Casually in conversation, casually being Islamophobic.
I never know that he exists in the world, in the life.
Yeah.
And I didn't talk about him.
Yeah.
Then he told me
He's
like
a piece
salad.
of crap.
Why?
Because he's a piece of crap. Why does he come for me? He makes fun of fupa, blah, blah, blah. What kind of man on the internet? It's disgusting for a man to just start talking about a woman's body for no reason. I did nothing to these people.
We can't call him a man.
No, he's not. She likes to use the fact that you were on the snow, but conveniently that Shannon was an addict and has the kids is nothing. Shannon does she's a huger mess, does 100% worse things. And exactly, just because it benefits FFG to befriend her, to get back at me for whatever. And I did nothing. She uses the excuse that I doxed her number. No, number one, it was an accident. I even offered to change her number and pay for it. So you can't say anything about that now at all, period. The things she's done are 100 million times worse. They don't know Salah is a common name in the Middle East. Jordy posted as a joke that he saw a computer review by someone who was named Salah in Kuwait. No. Anything, everything you see about anything about his business, everything BS, it's all total, not real, fake, whatever.
Fake accounts, Photoshop.
People trying to create drama.
Fake accounts in Photoshop. On Twitter, people are saying that the business is officially closed, permanently closed. And it's not the other perfume shop that the name is slightly different. This one is in Kuwait. So, yeah. That's not a Photoshop. It's on Google Maps, actually.
Because they were
So
probably,
funny.
they're probably worried that I'm not going to be online and they have nothing to obsess over. Go to the park, do something, get a hobby. I don't know. So they come up, they contrive drama and stupid drama, which is so easy to debunk. The picture that's supposedly me without a hijab, the room is different.
Yeah, it's desperate for views only.
Desperate. So sad. You know what? I'm winning because I don't have to live my life that way. I don't have to obsess over people that you apparently can't stand. Whatever. She would try to steal Salah. Good luck.
See, the thing is, it's not that I can't stand Chantal. I have been watching her for a little bit over a year, I believe, maybe even longer, passively. And, I didn't dislike her. To me, she was a lol cow. Just someone who's constantly doing crazy stuff, or just she constantly brings the content and entertainment. And it wasn't until she started wearing hijab, when she started, she said she was, moving to the Middle East, and then all these crazy things came out. And, even that, it's I listened to it for a while. I was all right, whatever. I tried to ignore it mostly, but I would see people in either her chat or in other channels when they were reacting to her, she was reinforcing the negative stereotypes. And people were in the chat, saying, things that weren't true because they were getting it from her. Or, you want to talk about Islamophobia. Just not studying the religion and speaking on things that she doesn't know about. You could say that, she's kind of perpetuating that to an extent. I've had to correct many things that she has said. The thing is, if you don't know, just don't say anything, or say you don't know. It's not a crime to not know something. There's plenty of things I don't know about. So it's not about hate, if someone truly hates her, there are probably a couple of creators that really hate her for whatever reason. Yeah, that's a different story. There are channels like that who target creators and they have a real personal beef with you. That's not who I am. I just want to correct a lot of the misinformation that's coming out. That's all.
Never.
About that guy, the vlogger, who 22 years old, the hypocrisy. When she blamed you that you love unmarried younger guy.
Yeah.
And then what she's doing,
Yeah.
She's obsessed with a guy who don't want to look at her face.
Yeah.
Who's 22 years old.
Yeah.
And I feel in love with him. He's like a harmony. He's awesome. He's quiet.
Lefting like
relaxed.
a pig over him. She's disgusting. Like, this guy needs to stay away from her. Why he would associate with a bully?
Run, guys.
Run. If you're watching, run.
Run away, please.
Ew.
Don't.
No, and not just that. Like, seriously. And she says nasty things about him. Like, why doesn't YouTube calling him a soft B for no reason? Like seriously? Excuse me. For a woman, you're a rough B, so I would be quiet. Like, you need a low B on my
She's
voice.
a witch.
She is disgusting.
Racist.
You're married. She's a middle-aged woman with a crush on a 20-year-old she never met. Right, but her zombies are like, oh, yeah.
And actually, how she said that she has a boyfriend and now she's obsessed with a guy.
Yeah.
Who's 22 years old.
Yeah.
How?
Exactly.
It's not make
29,
any sense.
22, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They just make up things, whatever fits their narrative at the time. They have no integrity. Nobody cares. It's just all entertainment and money. It's just so weird. It's so disgusting. Like, yeah, her dog bit somebody. Exactly. I feel Julie's the fact that Shannon went to treatment as a valid reason to overlook that. Not everyone that overcame addiction went to treatment. Yeah. No, like, I don't know. Like, the last time I was hanging out with her, she was, like, on it. And she dissed me. The reason I even brought that up, it's not to drag her for being addicted to it. It's, like, for being so upset with me for being on it. Like, when you did it with me. And then you became addicted to it. And then, you know, like, everything you, like, outed on me happened to you. You know, it's like, there's no boyfriend.
Yeah, she has no boyfriend, actually, yeah.
You're going to lust over
it's
20.
so obvious.
Yeah. You're going to lust over a 22-year-old. Where's your boyfriend? Like, there's no evidence at all. You know she's lonely, hoarding BBJ in a corner, chain smoking, being nasty and fun.
Where's your man? Where's your man? Because that's the only thing that gives a woman any value, huh? That she has a man. Okay. That alone is pathetic. I'm sorry.
That negative energy in BBJ's last years. And honestly...
And she don't show herself on the camera.
No, and yeah,
because we know that she has like 13 or 14 chins, maybe.
Yeah.
And then she fat shame you.
Exactly. That's why we have to bring this up. Her audience literally will like attack me and call me chins when...
So I think that Salah is kind of joining in on this for a few reasons. Number one, he's a little bit feminine in that way because most men, I think, don't want to have any part of this discussion in general. You know, it's like, you know, the gossiping and, you know, all that. Yeah. But also I think that he knows that FFG gets under Chantal's skin immensely, enough to make her want to quit YouTube. So he's like, nope, I'll join forces with you. You know, we'll get her to back off, which isn't going to happen. That never happens. This never works. So, but at least maybe Chantal will feel supported and she'll stay on YouTube. That's what I think is going on here.
Excuse me. Yeah,
salad! Rabbit! She says something and she laughs loudly.
Yeah, she's gross.
For nothing.
She laughs like an 80-year-old grandpa. You can hear BBJ in her house. Yeah, exactly.
She's disgusting voice I ever heard in my life.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Disgusting voice. They all have
she has no boyfriend. Actually, it's obvious. Exactly. Community tab, yeah.
They all have disgusting voices. A Muppet when he prefers to eat. She does. She looks like a garbage pail kid, like failed garbage pail kid. And like she's hideous, like in every way, in and out. Low. And honestly, like it's just like so sad and disgusting. I don't know.
Oh, this one? Mimi?
A Muppet, yeah. I'll show you what a Muppet is after. Anyway. Whatever.
These people make me laugh, actually.
Yeah.
It's so funny, really. But when they come for the racist against the religion, talking about, you know, it's like saying bad verbal abuse of against the religion is very bad. It's shame. And the people who support this and don't say anything about it, they are no comment about it.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah, maybe I should use my TikTok platform to out their
hypocrisy, liars.
It is disgusting, Mimi. Yeah. I thought she said it was okay to gossip about me because she and just are saying our yentas. Like, that's anti-Semitism to say Jewish women gossip. A lot of respect is saying for telling FFG to not gossip. Yeah, and if that was me, I would be exploiting her story or something like that. See what I mean? Like, they're all just pathetic and ridiculous. Give her the same energy back, react to all her lies and how she killed her second dog for absolute. Why did she kill her second dog? No, the dog's not off limits because you brought my cat into this. So, like, really. Like,
she killed 2 dogs on row. Like, in 1 year, 2 dogs.
Yeah, she let the one dog that was terminally ill, she let it suffer and, like, forced it on medication. Then the inevitable happened.
So sad.
And now she's smoking out BBJ, chain smoking.
I feel sad for BBJ, actually.
Yeah, I mean,
You know, if we're going to talk about brainless people, brainless amoebas in the chat, I mean, anyone who buys this is one of them. You know, this story has already been told. If you listen to it, you would know it rings true. You know, if you've ever had to do what she had to do and the measures that she took to save their lives, you know, it's pretty crappy for Chantal to be bringing it up like that just to use as ammunition against her cat getting a chance at life, you know, as bizarre as it sounds. And, you know, it's been said, you know, the cat BBJ is not with FFG. FFG has a dog or dogs, and you know the cat. She doesn't really care for cats. Cat can't stay there, and the cat is in a healthy home, not with a smoker, not with FFG at all. I mean, but they say, you know, I've been watching like this documentary on like dictators, and they say that like repetition, constantly saying something over and over and over, eventually indoctrinates people to your way of thinking. Whether it's true or not, they start to believe it.
What's this vile?
I would have never, for sure. Anyway, she then her second dog. What did she say? Who the reason was? Like it had separation. It was heartbroken from the other one.
She will invent any reasons.
Yeah.
She will create any reason.
Yeah. Yeah. A+. Her house is like a Call of Duty. Anxiety. Oh yeah, her dog had anxiety. So I wanted to euthanize a 21-year-old cat, possibly. I was bringing it to the vet. And if she had a lot of health problems, which she does, then it probably would have been more humane if the vet recommended it. Which I can call the vet and ask them all these diseases that 21-year-old cat. So then, am I a cat killer? Meanwhile, she literally killed her dog for less. And nobody even bats an eyelash at that. Okay.
Actually, baby, you was about to take the BBJ for the vet.
Yeah, the next day.
Yeah, but she told her sister-in-law to tell you that to not take it. No need.
Yeah, of course.
That I will take care of BBJ.
Of course.
See, because they want you know, to make
money.
Drama.
Yeah. She wants to manipulate.
Make up drama and money and
yes,
exactly,
manipulate. Emotionally manipulate her audience, which they all accuse me of doing, and to get them more against me. Now she has a reason to be a vile piece of crap, right? I'm an animal abuser, right? Okay. Yeah, we all know it's in her apartment.
We can see the animal abuser who killed 2 dogs in 1 year, and that after that they blame you to take care of BBJ for 21 years, and she living happy and peace with you.
Yeah.
Salah, you don't know what you speak of, and I don't know if that you're just putting on an act here, but the cat is not 21 years old. And no offense, but the country that you were born in, of Kuwait, they put Pomeranians in a zoo. A zoo. Okay? Should you really be speaking on domesticated dogs? Really? Look at the face. She's becoming Kenny. This is Kenny now.
This is so pathetic, FFG. You have to buy a brain.
Yeah. Oh, she won't give a reason. She says she won't talk about it anymore, but has no problem exploiting BBJ for her money. Exactly. No, not even that. Like, I don't care about all that stuff. Like, let her milk it, whatever. Let her do her thing. But she's still a pathetic fat hypocrite because, seriously, like, you know, you have no problem outing BBJ's health problems of 21-year-old cat. No crap, she's going to have health problems. I said it last year, her teeth were bad, and the vet even told me, like, it's up to you. Like, it's probably more traumatic to put her under at her age and everything like this. So, really... You know? Oh my gosh, my phone's gonna die.
Let's complete the 90 minutes. We have, guys, 1 minute and a half only.
Yeah, my phone's gonna die.
Yeah, Ali, we have a baby charger.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that, Tiffany.
The power bank.
I don't really care. She's not rubbing anything in my face. I don't care. At 100%, I'm at peace with that now. Whatever. She can keep trying to rub it in my face. She's a sadistic piece of shit. At the end of the day, I don't care. Whatever. She doesn't think that she thinks she's gonna get away with that. If I were in Canada, I would have such a case for everything.
Yeah. You must, baby.
FFG gets mad that Salah defends you. What kind of husband wouldn't defend his wife? You can totally tell no man has ever wanted her, not even her father. Yeah, maybe her brother. I don't know. Get your man on live to defend you. Yeah, where's your man? Exactly. She can't even pay one to fake love her. Like, you know.
And the truth comes out. The truth comes out. That if that's not projection, I don't know what is. Where's your man? Where's your man? You can't even pay one to love you like I do. Well, FFG is killing it with the super chats and I'm sure ad revenue. So, she could if she had to, but, here you are. It seems to be the case. The projection. Awesome.
She talks about fake love. You can't even pay anyone to fake love you to come on live and defend you,
FFG, you got too much money of the super charts of selling BBJ, so why you don't buy a man?
Yeah.
Buy a boyfriend. At least for one day, just show it. Show him.
He's like, yeah, like me, I'm gonna be available at the end of May. Hit me up. Hit me up. I'm free. I'm available. I'll give you a discount. Because actually, if FFG did that, like if she pulled like a DD type of stunt, I mean, the BBJ thing would be like step one. This, if she snagged Salah, because, he's for pay. I'm sure of it. So, she could just up the price. Like, hey, look, I'm earning more money, and he has no loyalty. And he'll be like, oh my God, to stay in the same online community and how the viewers will go absolutely wild and the views will be out of sight. He could get more money. He could raise his price. Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Your marriage is a scam. Like,
oh, sure.
People, like, how do you guys know? Like,
sure.
You don't know nothing. We've been married for like how many months now? And people
More than 6 months.
Yeah, they were waiting so long to be like, it's a scam. Just watch when she gets to Kuwait. Well, guess what?
And she will be in jail and she will not enter Kuwait. Oh, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
So pathetic. Losers.
I'm a celebrity here, apparently.
The You know that?
Yeah. T-Rex arms. They have the loos. Jim Carrey. Whoa. She puts on this persona like a big tough chick, but she can't say what she says in real life to anyone's face. Literally, she was so nice. Like,
that's pretty much the only thing they have in common is Jim Carrey movies. That's it. That's what they have in common.
Like, she would never. I know it. The bed that BBJ is laying on was her dog bed for the two she put down. Ew. And then she had that the blanket with the cigarette burn, her Motel 6 couch. BBJ doesn't look happy to me, and she looks she's obviously chain smoking in her house. Does she not chain smoke on live streams? That's animal abuse, biatch. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there. Oh, for the times I smoked weed around my cats, not comparing to chain smoking cigarettes around your animals. Disgusting. Their hate made me like you more. Thank you. I like people who have a brain, and those are beezers. Thank you very much.
Exactly.
I could never have that kind of vile audience just always
We love
talking.
you beezers, actually.
Yeah, you guys really don't even really come for people like
positive.
Yeah, and you don't even like when I rage. You don't even come for people really in a really horrible way, like compared to them. Like I've had like people from that community like just email me all the time like, I hope you die, I hope you unalive yourself. Like my beezers are not sending anyone that. My beezers are not going out telling people to kill themselves.
They are mature.
Yeah, they have a soul. Like, my people are not like that at all. So you can hate on them all they want, but being a beezer is a lot better. Trust me. I wouldn't want to be drinking that Kool-Aid, that nasty, disgusting Kool-Aid, like, ew, with cigarette ashes in the mix. Anyway, my phone is going to die, so I have to get going. I will see you guys later, all right? So,
thank you, beezers, for being here and showing the positive support.
Yeah.
We love you all again.
Thanks, Mimi. Back to positivity. Yeah, I've said my piece, and that's it. And I'll see you guys like in my vlog later or something. Bye.
Inshallah, just wait, guys, for the next video. Will be soon.
Yeah, exactly. Plus, like, animal control's job is to take cats. If they do, they come in your home and check them out and everything. They check everything. So, bye, guys.
Goodbye, guys.
Bye.
Take care.
Okay, have a great workout. That was awesome. Okay. Great live stream coming back. Just a big rant against reaction channels. Awesome. Okay, that's it. I guess. All right.
I was like,
everything is fine.
Yeah, I'm like, let's just go live and relax and just be ourselves. Like, like no stress, just do whatever. Anyway.